Today, I'm going to condense what I tried to accomplish yesterday in class. I'm just going to go through and write basically a sample introductory paragraph and a sample body paragraph. First, before I do that, I wanted to remind you of the information that we got from our two articles. Our writing prompt said that we're supposed to write an informative essay. So that means we're not telling a story, we're not trying to persuade anybody of anything, we're just informing them. And it said we're supposed to write an informative essay where we discuss, basically, in a nutshell, the definition of what a planet is according to astronomical experts. Then we were supposed to discuss why the former planet Pluto was demoted based on that new definition. And so we had these two articles. We had Pluto's Not a Planet, Scientists Rule, and then we had another one called Pluto's Fall from Grace. And we took some information from it that we thought would be helpful to us. We said, according to the International Astronomical Union, a planet is an object that orbits the sun and is large enough to have become round due to the force of its own gravity. A planet has to dominate the neighborhood around its orbit. Bodies that dominate their neighborhood sweep up asteroids, comets, and other debris, etc. So we went through and we got all of this information. We said, well, why it doesn't dominate its neighborhood, and Pluto's orbit is somewhat untidy. Then we went to Pluto's fall from grace, and we said, well, what makes a planet? Because one of the arguments was, well, Pluto has a moon, but Mercury and Venus don't. But nobody was rushing to reclassify Mercury and Venus because of their sheer size, because of the uniformity of their orbit. And then he also, this was an article by Neil deGrasse Tyson, he also talked about how we've discovered so many other objects in the solar system as big or bigger, or even more interesting than Pluto. There are other objects like comets, asteroids, other small bodies with interesting features. We talked about how there are actually asteroids, such as Ida, that have moons around them. So further research has proven that asteroid moons are common. So we got all of this information from the articles, from both of them, because our writing prompt said we need to use information from both. So we said, well, okay, to address our prompt, we got to have some information from those things. So